Okay, now skill 2. I really like this skill because it took me a long time to be able to really conceptualize it and actually start to practice it. Skill 2 is prioritization. So here's a tip. Not everything deserves your full attention and your full energy. It is about prioritizing. So back when I was really focused on like lead magnets and, oh my God, I have to put out these lead magnets, and I started to understand like what that actually meant, I realized that I'm putting too much time into lead. I'm spending a month trying to build a lead magnet because, once again, like, one thing about us project managers, we're a little bit of perfectionists, and sometimes we will crumble our brain in just trying to put out the perfect product. Meanwhile, we have more than enough to get going. This piece is a piece that is a little bit disabling when it comes down to being able to launch your business. You have to prioritize. There's going to be many things that are going to require your attention, and you have to understand, okay, what is absolutely needed? What do I need to do now? What should I do? What's next? What can I give to someone else? What can I, hire an external resource for? Do I have resources? Do I have money to be able to do certain things? When you start prioritizing, you start asking yourself these questions, it becomes a little bit easier to identify like the things that you need to take on as the owner of the business, the things that you can actually give out to other people, whether they're people that work for you or if you're going to subcontract a vendor. And it helps you be able to just really organize things in the way that you want, so that when you're setting up those time blocks will be set for nothing, right? You know that this 3 hours is essential right now because I have to put my content strategy together. I have to plan out my content for the next few weeks because I'm going to Mexico. It's about being very purposeful and being forward thinking. If you're choosing between like editing a podcast episode or like sending an invoice, send the invoice, obviously, because revenue is the goal, right? Don't spend time over all of that information that you need for the podcast and the episode. Meanwhile, you have things that you need to do. So prioritization is going to save you a good amount of the time. I don't want to say 100% of the time, but this is an essential skill to get right.